Okay, so I wanted to make a video specifically about me being bisexual and how I knew that I was bisexual, not just, uh, because a lot of people ask me, like, how did you know that you're bisexual? Like, you know, how do you know you're not straight, or if you're just a lesbian? And pretty much, sorry, I'm sick right now, but pretty much it all started in probably 5th grade. It was around that time where you start liking girls or you start liking guys, and kinda, cooties thing isn't a big issue anymore. So in 5th grade I had friends, that were like, oh, like, this boy is really cute, or, they'd be talking about them, and, I'd be like, oh yeah, like, he is really cute, like, oh, he has really nice hair, he has a really nice face, he's tall, I don't know, but then at the same time, I would also see other girls and be like, oh, she's really pretty, or wow, she has a really nice body, or she has really big eyes and they're pretty and the color's amazing. And so, but I didn't really know if I was bisexual at that point. I guess I kind of didn't, I kind of set aside my feelings, like, towards girls as just, it's just something, I don't know. Didn't really know, like, what it was. I just kind of felt like a little bit different, but not different to where I felt like an outcast. But it wasn't until 7th grade where, I've had, like, a boyfriend or two, and, like, I really just started realizing that I'd look at girls and, the same way I look at a guy and be like, oh, he's really cute, like, I kind of have a crush on him, I kind of want to kiss him, and it was like that with girls. I'd see a girl and she'd be really pretty, or I'd have a friend and I'd have, like, a little crush on her, and I'd look at her and I'd be like, man, like, I really want to kiss her, or I really just want to make her feel happy and be able to hold her hand or hug her or something. So it was in 7th grade that I came out to my friends, and a lot of them were accepting, but a lot of them had, like, questions. They'd be like, well, how do you know that you like both and not just one? Or, what about when you get older and you end up with a guy? Then wouldn't you just be straight? Or if you end up with a girl, then you would just be a lesbian? But that's not really the case, because even if I did end up with a guy, I would still have that attraction toward women. Like, that wouldn't just shut off. There wouldn't be like a button saying, okay, I only like guys now. No, I would still have that attraction toward women, and I'd probably still see a lot of girls that I find attractive and kind of, like, look at them or whatever. And same thing goes with if I ended up with a girl, I'd still have that attraction towards guys. That's something that's never going to change. And I have had girlfriends and I've had boyfriends, and both relationships, I never felt like one was better than the other. I believe both relationships were the same as if I was in any relationship. I don't believe that sex matters when it comes to that, especially because I just love giving affection toward the person that I'm with. And so, I mean, it's something that's really hard to explain, and I don't think people will ever really understand it, because it is something that's really hard and something that's very stereotypical about bisexuals. Especially, people think, oh, because you're bisexual, that means you can go out with two people at the same time. No, that doesn't happen. I mean, I'm sure there's people who probably would like doing that. I'm not one of them. Just like there are different people, just like people who are gay, they're all different. Just people that are lesbians. There are all types of different lesbians. There's also a lot of type of different bisexuals. You know, we're not all the same. And before this video goes any longer, I just wanted to share my opinion on how I knew I was bisexual and how I know it's not a phase or I'm not one or the other. I know for a fact I'm in between, and I'm sure there are plenty of you out there who also know that you are bisexual and that's who you are, and I want to let you know that don't ever let anybody tell you that you're not otherwise. Don't ever let anybody confuse you, make you confused, because you're not confused. I'm not confused. You know, always be true to who you are, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise.